Death is not extinguishing the light, it is only putting out the lamp, because the dawn has come. Rabindranath Tagore. Death is the end of a lifetime, not the end of a relationship. Mitch Albom. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. Haruki Murakami. Death is nature's way of telling you to slow down. Dick Sharples. We all die, the goal isn't to live forever, the goal is to create something that will. Chuck Palahniuk. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Mark Twain. Death is the last chapter in time, but the first chapter in eternity. Death is a challenge. It tells us not to waste time. It tells us to tell each other right now that we love each other. Leo Buscaglia. Death is the sound of distant thunder at a picnic. W. H. Auden. Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside us while we live. Norman Cousins. Death is more universal than life. Everyone dies, but not everyone lives. But Sachs. Death is the ultimate mystery. John Edward. The boundaries which divide life from death are at best shadowy and vague. Who shall say where the one ends and where the other begins? Edgar Allan Poe. For life and death are one, even as the river and the sea are one. Khalil Gibran. Death is the only thing we haven't succeeded in completely vulgarizing. Aldous Huxley. We all die, the goal isn't to live forever, the goal is to create something that will. Chuck Palahniuk. To the well-organized mind, death is but the next great adventure. J.K. Rowling. Death is simply a shedding of the physical body like the butterfly shedding its cocoon. It is a transition to a higher state of consciousness, where you continue to perceive, to understand, to laugh, and to be able to grow. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. The idea is to die young as late as possible. Ashley Montague. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. Haruki Murakami. The reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated. Mark Twain. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. Abraham Lincoln. Life is a journey, and if you fall in love with the journey, you will be in love forever. Peter Haggerty. The fear of death is the most unjustified of all fears, for there's no risk of accident for someone who's dead. Albert Einstein. Death is a natural part of life. Rejoice for those around you who transform into the Force. Yoda. Death is like a mirror in which the true meaning of life is reflected. Sogyal Rinpoche. Death is the easy part. The hard part is living, and knowing you could be so much more than you're willing to be. Robert M. Drake.